children's book with all the annoying animals. You remember Courage the Cowardly Dog?
I
Yes.
love Courage. That show was really creepy.
Very.
It's supposed to be.
No, but for children, like thinking about it, if I had watched it
Nightmares.
younger, I wouldn't have been able to sleep. That one creepy face guy.
I did
and-
watch it younger.
Oh God.
Nope.
I
The
thought it was
Puppet
great.
Master.
I used to like Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
with Dee
His
Dee.
Oh, yeah,
his
that
sister's
show's
terrible. I
amazing.
just wanted her to fall down the stairs. Honestly.
Bro, that was every episode.
She's terrible.
That's the kind of character she's supposed to be.
She's
I think she was,
terrible.
yeah.
Bro, Ed, and Eddie.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie
Ed,
is
Ed, and
a
Eddie.
good show to watch.
Oh,
with mine,
Rosie,
too.
your favorite show.
What?
Codeman Kid.
That was
Codename
never my
Kids
favorite.
Next Door.
No,
It was
my
on TV.
favorite has always been Powerpuff Girls and Totally Spies. Obsessed with Totally Spies when I got
Totally
older
Spies was
because I could
amazing.
relate to Clover's boy crazy wanting clothes.
No, you were Sam. I was Clover. Then you switched me
No,
over to pushing
but
over back to
I-
Sam. And I don't even know how that
I'm
happened in
more
the first
like
place.
Clover now. Do I not spend thousands of dollars on clothes I have no room for?
You do.
Thank you.
And you still have Mandy,
Mm.
which is you know who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that?
No, but you remember the episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog when Muriel like turned into like a 3-year-old?
Oh my God, that was such a weird episode.
Yo, but like I just started thinking about it because you were like saying like all these annoying animals. I'm like, wait, they started talking about Cartoon Network. That's Muriel. Oh no. I just remembered that.
What else did you used to
She
watch on
kept getting
Cartoon?
into trouble.
Boomerang Channel was really good too.
I was gonna say you guys gave me a lot of good shows.
Zumafoo. I used to watch Zumafoo.
No, wait, does anybody like actually remember the show Zoom?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, here's the
yes.
thing. I still remember the full theme
Theme
song
song.
and end song, and I have them on my phone.
Gonna
You
say,
want
I
to
don't-
sing it?
I don't remember any of
Do
the
you want her to
episodes.
sing it?
The address is Boston,
Sing the
Mass.
song.
02134.
Do you wanna
Sing the song.
Oh my God.
Go on.
Let me see if
Sing
I
it
got
on air for
Start
everybody,
with Come On and
Okay.
Zoom.
especially the
no,
next show.
No,
No.
that
Okay, go.
the beginning on.
I'll get in the
thing,
chorus.
It
Go on.
depends on who was on
They
there.
all
Alright,
came
well,
in.
Just do a season.
Oh my God.
She's gonna sing it, guys.
I can do the end one.
Oh, just sing it.
Okay. We can't do it all, and we need you to make it known that everything you see right here can only be on Zoom because of every one of you. Who? You. Teach us a recipe. Read us poetry. Tell us a
You
joke,
got
show
this,
us a trick,
bro.
riddle, or poetry. If you want to see it coming out your TV, type it up, write it down, and ship it off to Zoom. How? Email. Send it to Zoom. Or as email. You call the tune. And then they say, if you got something, we'll put it on the show. And then they do this triple WWZOOM Zoom, because you will be seeing up on the screen, write your name and your address and do what? Take a while to guess. And then they say it again. And then they do the website.
Yeah.
And then they do Boston, Mass. 02134. Send it to Zoom.
Oh man,
I had a crush on so many of the boys on that show growing up.
why did it like switch back and forth like between them?
There were different seasons where I had a crush
Yeah.
on different people. One season was Jared. He died at the age of 24. He got in a car crash.
That's beautiful.
That made me so sad. Because I was like, oh my God, I was in love with him. And now he's dead.
Bro, that was your first love and now he's gone.
I know. And then I liked Kenny.
What a tragedy.
Kenny
Of course you do.
Kenny was my first not like
I know, Mary
regular
Rose.
white guy crush.
Did he die too or no?
No. But
Okay.
I think he's Asian. He was cute.
I was about to say, I feel kind of bad, like, if all these men you had crushes on started
No.
dying.
No.
Because you were
just-
talking
just
about your
Jared.
boyfriend earlier. I'm like, this sounds like
You
it's gonna end
changed it
up
over
tragic.
completely.
No,
No,
just,
she's fine.
just Jared. Jared died. That was sad.
All right, just Jared. Okay.
There was the show.
Remember Barney? There was a lot of cute guys with crushes on too.
Everybody remembers
Yeah, but does he
Barney.
remember like names? Some of the people.
Do I remember any of the guys from Barney? No, I really don't.
What about the girls?
No, man. You know, it made you feel some
not
type
really.
of way.
She can literally remember every single person.
From Barney?
Remember the sisters.
It
all.
depends on the season we're talking about. There was Tina and her sister Teresa, and then there was Min, and then there was Jason, and then there was
Mom wants
Michael,
you to
and then
sing
there was
Barney's
Kathy.
theme song.
I'm
I'd
not
have to go
singing
back to it.
Barney.
I mean, you can if you want.
No.
You just have a think of it as you have a lighter shade of purple on.
No.
She's got light purple.
No. One of my favorite shows that I still watch, like I'm probably gonna watch it forever, is Arthur.
Arthur's
Oh
a good
Arthur
show.
taught some
God.
amazing ass lessons.
Bro, Arthur is the man.
I love the
Really?
bleep episode.
Yeah, the one where DW learns the B word from hearing a
Bleep
kid
episode.
say it to his mom,
Yeah,
and then
it's
they
supposed to be
show The
bitch.
Sopranos and stuff.
Ooh, remember the bleep episode in Powderpuff Girls?
Yes,
That was hilarious.
that's one of my
Powerpuff.
favorites.
Bro, I fell in love with that. That's one of the only episodes I actually remember.
Do you remember what your very first video game was playing on Nintendo DS?
Nintendo DS.
I remember
It's
mine. I
probably
have two.
Pokemon.
I have two right now. Sweet Lives Zack and Cody and the Powerpuff Girls.
Mine was definitely
The
Powerpuff
Tipton-
Girls, and then the other
Tipton
one was
Trails
Super
something.
Mario World.
something like
I
that.
was gonna say mine was either Super Mario World or Pokemon. It was one of those two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely Super Mario.
I
That
was
was
gonna say
Powerpuff
I still
Girls was
play
so much
Pokemon,
fun.
so
Powerpuff Girls was so much fun.
It really was.
Or
except
shooting
for
Mojo
the,
Jojo and
Except for
annoying
the Mojo Jojo crossing
that
the street
stupid
minigame.
lady.
I always died.
No, the lady.
What lady?
The one with the big orange hair. She always tried to kill.
Oh, the one that's just boobs and like
Yeah.
boobs and everything.
No,
She has no,
No.
face.
no, not her.
literally
That's-
just
no,
one big
the small
giant
girl,
boob.
the one that
Oh,
they hate.
Princess?
Yes.
That bitch. I hate her. She's freaking
it's a
terrible.
game.
Bro, I hate her. That's like Angelica from Rugrats.
No, Princess.
It was that level.
Angelica's not that bad.
Princess is evil. Angelica had some moments where she wasn't a total asshole.
And she was sweet too.
Most of them weren't all grown up, okay?
Yeah, no, I agree. But
Mhm.
Princess, like every single time something didn't go her way, she would cry to her dad in the most annoying whiny little voice, and he would just pull out money
It's not
and
far
hand
from
it
your
to her.
voice.
I know, right? I would just go.
Oh,
He would
God.
Just hand her money. That's it. Doesn't even
Gino,
say
just so
anything.
you know,
He
if
just
she
went that
ever
way.
like, oh, fuck. All right, well,
he
we-
just went that way.
All right, well then we gotta let Gino know when he comes back in. If like you ever like, if I ever hear you call him like dad or daddy again, I'm gonna think of the princess from Powerpuff Girls. All
Powerpuff.
because you guys reminded me of this.
By the way, they're Powerpuff, not Powder.
Power.
Powerpuff, sorry.
I know. I'm like, why do you keep saying powder? puff?
Powderpuff is
Because
making
that's
me
what I
think of
remember.
snowballs, and now I'm hungry.
I'm thinking
Like-
of donuts.
Wait, so you're thinking of snow that falls onto the ground and that makes you
No,
hungry?
she's thinking of
The
snow.
hostess
rolls.
snowballs.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I'm thinking of
Yes.
donuts.
I didn't really eat much today. I only had soup.
What are you doing with your life?
That's
Stop
all we
it.
had.
We went to
Bro.
Olive Garden yesterday, and it's amazing.
We had leftovers from there.
Nah, bro.
Chicken
tell
and gnocchi she had, and I like the minestrone.
Listen, if you don't have any spare money, tell somebody to go out and get food.
We do Grubhub.
Yeah. that-
Okay, well
that-
then you might want to do that more.
I'm
No,
trying
it's
to
expensive.
save money.
Yeah, we need
So
to.
when her and I need to buy our own food right now, I'm saving money. That's not priority.
I was gonna say
we
you,
need
got,
to
you gotta
find a
eat
hotel.
though.
I had soup.
Bro, your health comes first.
I had soup.
You ate a liquid basically.
I
Like
had
how
soup
like
and a
how are you gonna
breadstick.
sit
It
here
was
and
chicken
tell me
and
you had enough
gnocchi.
food?
There was chicken in it.
We
How-
have
how
eggs,
much
peppers,
chicken?
and onions when we go home.
Enough chicken to fill the bowl.
Bull.
Enough chicken
Okay,
to
that's
fill
what
the-
she said, but bullshit. Oh my god.
And a breadstick.
One breadstick.
We have 6 left on top of our refrigerator.
You don't understand how fat I am, okay? That is not acceptable. One breadstick is not gonna make me feel better.
Have you ever been a Fruitable?
No, I haven't.
Would you ever try it?
Sure.
Wait, did you ask him if he's ever been one or if he would eat one? You
If
said
he's ever,
been.
have you ever been
Have
to
I
Fruitable?
have I ever been a fruitable? As
Have you
far as
ever
I know, I
been-
like women, so no.
No, I said, have you ever been to Fruitable?
Have you ever been a fruit?
It's in Route 130.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Would I ever like to try it? Yeah, sure.
Sounds good. It's
Alright.
just fruit
Cool.
with yogurt
That's all?
and granola.
All right, cool. One day.
There is an amazing smoothie at what smoothie is it? Smoothie King. Smoothie King, and it's angel food. And
Angel
vanilla.
food cake. Oh.
It's so good.
All right. But this is what I actually need to try one day. One day, and I don't care who it's with, like
Stop
any
talking
of
about
my friends
food.
that come here, you guys, whatever. I need to try Insomnia cookies
Yes,
because
me
they
too.
just built one.
Me too. I heard about it. I'm obsessed. I really want to try it someday. Gotta find a way to get that.
All
Where
right,
are
when?
they?
They're in TCNJ. They're on the campus. They're open till like 3 in the morning. So literally, we can all go whenever.
And there's something else I want to try too. It's called Skinny Bitch Pizza. It's cauliflower pizza.
Any bitch.
But
pizza.
apparently it's amazing because Shane Dawson eats it. And they only are in this one
Skinny
little
bitch.
area in California.
Hold on. Is
It's
Skinny
skinny.
Bitch Pizza only amazing because Shane Dawson eats it? or-
No, everybody really loves it.
I was
like,
about to
they've
say,
said
like,
it's
it's
really
amazing
good.
because it's Shane Dawson.
But
There's
Out here.
apparently there's a sandwich also at Whole Foods. That's the vegan, and everybody eats that, and
It's
that's sold
got
out constantly.
vegan bacon on it or something.
Vegan.
Everybody says it's amazing.
I said
One
I'd
day.
try it.
I'm just a vegetarian, so.
I've actually tried pizza at Whole Foods, so it's pretty. So I think it's pretty good.
Oh my God, you have, and you probably saw my ex-boyfriend. He works behind there.
Does he really?
And he's the one that took the ring off my finger.
Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
works
in the
hold on.
pizza-
What's his name?
What did he look like?
I don't know. What's his name?
Chris.
His name's Chris.
Okay.
Like
you,
this hasn't been recent, so.
You have to picture a blobfish. And
Okay.
that's literally
you know
his
what a
face. I'm not
blobfish is?
being mean. That's
Do you know
what
what a
his face
blobfish
looks
is?
like.
Do you want me to show you what a blobfish is?
It's because he always
I
frowns
mean, I'd like
all
you to
the
show me
time.
who Chris is.
So
'cause
if you
I'm trying to figure out.
combine a big nose and a frowny face, he literally looks like that fish.
I'm not even gonna lie. She said blobfish. I thought it was going to me. I was like, we're not on me right now. Excuse me. We're not talking about me
No, of course
and
not.
me and my big self with my big bastard problems.
Oh no, of course not.
I mean, if that's really where you want to take this
I don't
to,
know what
then
else
you know
you're
I'll
gonna
run
use.
with it. But,
No, that's terrible. I would never. I'm too nice.
Of course not.
I really am nice.
That's what they
Oh
always
my
like to
God.
say.
Why do I have to remember his Twitter? Show him
Ooh,
it and then
watch her next time I say it. Just give somebody like this side look. Like, all right, hold up. Holy shit, he does have a big nose. You dated an ugly fucker.
I honestly think she wasn't even looking at looks. She just wanted a boyfriend so bad.
No.
But a year.
Stop.
It was a year.
She dedicated a year to him.
And the
You
craziest
lost
thing,
a whole year.
the craziest thing about all that too, John.
And sex with him is terrible.
How would you know?
She told me.
I was about to say, how
She
the fuck,
She burst out laughing because she didn't even feel it.
bro? His dick is
But-
probably smaller than his nose. That's why.
She said that, right?
Stop! I don't know he's watching.
Hey, I don't care. You told me to be comfortable.
Bro, he has a big fucking nose. I wouldn't be surprised.
His dick is smaller than his.
Where the fuck are his ears?
It
First
was,
of
it
all,
was like smaller than a thumb.
I can't do this. I'm like dying. I'm gonna choke.
and first of all, your eyes are not supposed to be that far apart from each
I don't
other.
think it's his fault. I think he had complications when he was a baby.
He
but
had
it doesn't
G-force.
help.
Oh,
that-
he looks like a very complicated motherfucker.
Everybody, Melrose used to say he looked like the guy from the Goonies.
No,
Oh no. Yo, he looks like fucking Fester from the Addams Family.
a little bit.
He looks like Uncle Fester.
A little bit.
Mom!
But see, he doesn't help his problems by constantly eating the worst food for you and drinking
Bro,
alcohol when he's on heart
He's even
medication.
got a fucking hairline.
I know.
He's trying to cover it with like a fucking like bang looking thing.
The last time I had the dating app, the POF,
Oh, that's hilarious.
he added me. He said, "Oh,
He swiped right on Tinder.
Would be in a relationship with, and it's hilarious.
it's
he broke
funny
up with
'cause we
her.
broke up."
All right, why did he break up with you?
They were arguing over fried food and like politics. He was like, I couldn't do it.
He did
anymore.
not let me. I
The
literally,
dumbest thing.
I
I
ended.
know.
We ended our relationship. Remember,
Of
Mom?
a year.
No, we had a fight first, and then I wanted to go home.
And then he called and he was like, "What? He broke up with
He's
you?"
like, "I'm sorry."
She
we're over."
immediately burst into tears and she's over it the next day. And I was like, "Told you, you didn't really."
I
love
was
him."
so no,
Mm.
but the thing about the whole situation is I was just trying to be assertive. He would never let me speak my opinion about anything. So he was
Or
saying that
talk-
he loved fried food or whatever.
Or
so I
have
would
guy
talk about
friends.
that. Yeah,
Or go see guy bands or have
couldn't
guys
do any
on
of
your
that.
show.
Yep.
So jealous.
Oh yeah, I can only have girls on my show for the whole year.
What?
Or if I had any guy, they can only call in.
So
He's insecure as hell.
you put up with this for a year?
I guess I did. I don't
She's-
remember. This was years ago.
Yeah, but
this is when I
stayed
was
with
like
him.
15,
he gave her
15
stuff.
or 16.
There were like $200
Ah.
roses coming to the house every week.
I didn't even. And the fruitables. Rosie
Okay.
enjoyed the fruit.
Yeah, he was sending her edible arrangements.
I guess this is why you probably didn't say anything because you
No,
enjoyed.
She was
I
eating the
don't like
fruit.
him, but at some point he was taking us to the places we needed to go. If we wanted to go to a concert, we got to see Lucy the elephant
Oh,
because
yeah, I
he
did.
drove.
So
Like-
so we
Oh,
didn't
wait.
we didn't need to
We
use
got
Uber,
to
so
see,
she didn't
we,
say
we
shit.
went to the Eagle Stadium once just because we were going to see the What Now tour that we did to Kevin Hart. He
I
drove us
thought
there.
we were gonna die.
But he was talking about he's a Giants fan.
he was
cursing
starting shit.
to people outside
Hey
of
Chris,
the car.
look at my fucking leg. Look at it. Super Bowl champs, baby. Yeah, shut the fuck up, stupid.
No, yeah, he was a Giants fan, so he was always talking about that.
Well, he hates his life right now.
Oh,
He lives in
God.
Hightstown.
Okay, and
It's
what's
just-
that got to do with me?
Situation is a couple of people that even my friends have dated. They said the shittiest guys are in Hightstown. So
I mean, I don't live in Hightstown, so this doesn't apply to me, so I
East
don't care.
Windsor. Oh.
But anyways,
Fun
that's
state anyway.
really not important.
Hey,
You're not
where'd
with
my
him
phone
anymore,
go?
so
Yeah, and
Oh,
the
that's
last
my phone.
one.
It looks blue.
Are you comfortable talking about what we found out about the last one? Because that is a bomb.
Yes, you can. But
Is it-
just don't
hold
say
on.
names because he knows his name. I think.
Brazil.
hold on. The guy that you thought passed by us in a car one night.
He did,
Okay.
Brazil.
but he
Yeah.
came to my job.
Hold up. Excuse me.
He came
all
to be.
right.
I'm not. I almost said
Wait,
my job.
When did when did this happen?
One day in September for no reason whatsoever.
So like after everything was already over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Made me jump off my seat. They went to eat, and then 2 hours after they left because they went to the yummy sushi. Right
Okay.
after that, he was walking. You know, like the whole, like you could just walk back and forth,
Yeah.
the whole thing. He did that 26 times. My manager was counting. Walking that way all the way down, walking that way all the way down, passing my door constantly.
You see,
It was,
this
like,
is
right
what I
there.
don't understand. Why somebody does that
John,
and
did
no
you
one
know?
says anything.
Did you know though?
Did I know he came to VC Salon?
No. Oh, why'd you say my job?
Sorry,
Ooh,
that didn't happen.
you're gonna get in trouble.
Gino doesn't know.
Gina doesn't know. Gina
Exactly.
doesn't know.
But wait, no, guys. No, wait. Hold on. I'm not. Wait, I don't work there anymore. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I work further down the street.
Your other job.
Yeah,
You worked everywhere.
I know.
One of our other jobs.
Everywhere.
She literally
God,
did
we're
the
so
entire
obvious.
Route 33.
Yeah, you pretty much have.
Every single place.
Yeah, especially from the one down the street.
All right, so
But did you know?
no, I had no idea.
Not about that. About what he is. What he did.
No, after like what you told me, yeah, I didn't know that he actually showed up to your job though.
Okay, what does he tell him?
So well, a lot of people think. There's one comedian my dad's friends with that knows a lot about
He knows
the
Ray.
Brazilian guys. Yeah, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
trafficking thing, right?
He's pretty sure he's a trafficker.
Okay.
Well, my
Yeah, you
clothes
did tell me about
disappeared
that.
And
constantly.
looking back at it, there's so many signs that she never told any of us. So it's like
3
oh,
phones.
You could have been
One
gone.
phone always in the car. Only went out to check when he was smoking a cigarette. 2
Okay.
phones were in my room because when he would like stay over or whatever.
Yeah.
Never could look at his 3rd phone, but I didn't really have suspicion to because I was trying to trust him. Because you know when you build a
When
relationship,
you're with
you wanna
somebody,
trust
you kind of should.
Constantly
That's fair.
pushing you to drink.
always pushing me. That's why I like Corona. When I was
You
out
like
with
it because
him,
of him?
I mean, I like the taste already, but I guess just I had like
Did you get
6 or
used
7.
to
But
it with
yes,
him?
yes.
Okay.
Every single time I hung out with him, that's what we would do.
Corona.
Yeah, he would just have me drink with his friends. It was like 6 of them.
Suspicious. All guys.
Oh God, that's not okay.
What
She's
else did
kinda
I say that was a red flag? My whole brain is like.
You went over to his house for the night and he left you. Which makes me feel like he was contacting somebody to come get her, but it didn't work out. Like
I guess
that's
not.
all I can think of.
And you know what's really
You're
scary
in an
too?
area where you know
I
no
went,
one.
and the other thing is, I went down there. That was the day before we were gonna go to Disney. The night before,
Maybe he was mad because it didn't work out.
he was trying to wait another day.
And
but I
maybe
can't.
that's why he
that
stopped talking
saved.
to you for
I
a
feel
while.
like that saved me though.
No, I
Yeah.
think my boyfriend
Like
coming
leaving.
in and like putting sense in her head and like being around to protect me
Yeah.
made him back off because for a while he was actually pushing the whole when I was like vulnerable and still like that one guy.
Yeah.
He was pushing that whole I know I'm dating your sister, but if you want to go anywhere, you need someone to talk to, just let me know, I'll get you out of the house. Like he
Yeah.
really pushed that.
Gustavo did.
Yeah, and then he
Mhm.
stopped talking to me too.
This is my ex.
But I feel like yeah, I was vulnerable, so something could have happened with me.
You
too.
know,
yeah, he
It's-
was.
it's kind of funny.
Wait, no. But my clothes were all for his horse. That's why he took my
Okay.
clothes.
Yeah,
Your
she
clothes,
she never got them back.
your clothes were probably.
Screw it. It's not
They
important.
weren't like bigger, I think, but they probably were like more like not sexy. I mean, wait, no,
Nah.
we went through all my clothes. We only got to keep the clothes that were sexy. We got rid of 12 bags of my clothes. He went through every single outfit,
I'm
every clothes,
insulted.
and he threw them away. He was like he
so
didn't
he
want to
threw
keep 'em.
everything else, but except the stuff that was sexy.
And then
Yeah.
he filled my hamper when our washer
And
broke.
that's what he washed, which it pretty
Sexy
much
clothes?
is a dead giveaway.
And
yeah.
he took all the clothes. So I mean, be
There's
honest.
probably prostitutes running around wearing your stuff.
I'm gonna
Prostitutes.
see them in my
That's a
shit
unique
and be
name.
like, "Are you serious?"
Yo, can you imagine?
I don't even remember what was in my hamper.
That's my fucking shirt.
That's my bra.
Excuse me.
I
That's
didn't
my
mean-
panties.
Rosie, I didn't mean that your
Oh,
clothes
crap,
weren't
that's the one
sexy.
with the
I mean,
stain.
They weren't little girls, whatever kind of taste
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, mine
They
are
were probably
womanly,
more,
thank
yeah,
you.
or they were big
Mhm.
breasted and they probably are small.
Yeah, that too.
So
Yeah, true.
You're forgiven.
All right, but
I had to freaking compliment her boobs for Christ's sake
what hers?
I appreciate
to
it.
make
I
her
mean,
feel
they
better.
look nice.
Thank you.
I have looked down a couple times while we've been on air. I'm not even gonna hide that.
I won't hold it against you.
All right. Her face is pretty red, so I'm just gonna use that as a sign that I didn't do too bad.
No, you're fine.
But if you do ever see me look down, that's why.
I'm sorry, I thought you were looking at the floor.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
I saw
Why do you always have to think I'm looking there, bro?
I
Not every guy's trying to look
I
at
didn't
you.
say anything. You started it.
Listen, man. That's not what guys are doing, okay?
I was trying to look at your butt now. So, why don't we talk about your championship,
My championship?
the Eagles?
Oh,
I feel like I
my
should give you
God.
a little
Not your
bit.
championship. The thing
Well,
you're
it's the
living
ones
through.
you're wearing pajamas from, I think, right?
Listen,
They're pajamas.
Listen, man, I feel like when they won that championship, I lost my man card with it because I fell down on my friend's floor and I started crying. He's also
Aw.
drunk, but
That's so cute.
listen,
But
man.
did you see what happened in Philly after? A person ate horse shit.
Bro, I
Oh.
went to Philly after.
Did you see it?
Did you see
I
them
did
eat
not.
horse
I didn't
shit?
see anyone eat horse shit. No.
Well, that's all over Facebook now.
Did you
It's
see
disgusting.
any riots?
I don't know why somebody would do that.
People were going crazy all over the streets. I
like
saw
horse
that.
poop on the
Jesus.
ground
But-
and they just ate it.
Ew. Can you stop saying it, please?
Sorry.
Horse shit, you mean?
Stop.
Horse shit, horse poop, yeah.
Yeah, like the horse feces. Poop
Oh my
shit.
God. Stop.
What's another word we could use?
No. Stop.
I
will
would use
punch you.
diarrhea, but I don't know if it's actually like diarrhea.
Oh.
No, it was harder. But anyway, go on.
Ugh.
It was harder. That's
Ugh.
what she said.
Alright.
It was a nice big hard
So
chunk.
what did
Oh.
you deal with when you were in Philly? What did you see? What did you witness?
All right. Well,
Did you know that the news was going to be there?
I figured, and I also know how Phillies fans are because I am one. So
You didn't burn it to the ground, did you?
I didn't burn anything to the ground. I know some
That's
people
good.
did burn some stuff to the ground,
Oh God.
Of course they did.
which that's kind of expected,
Poor Kevin.
unfortunately.
That's his town.
But no, really, all I did was me and a few other friends went to Philly. We got cheesesteaks over there, and we kind of just watched everybody else do their thing. Just
Ash and
watched.
Sierra were there too, I know.
It was me, Ashley, Sierra, and our friend Adrian. Those are the four of us that went. And we just went, we had cheesesteaks, watched everybody else act crazy, and we left. No, that's really all we did.
So it's like you've basically had food, but you watched a movie for free.
Basically, we went to Adrian's house. The plan was actually originally to go to Sierra's, but something happened where we couldn't.
Mm.
So Ashley hit up Adrian, was like, "Hey, can we go to your house?" He said, "Yeah." So I got there first. We started like watching the game together. That's when I started getting loud and obnoxious because that's what I do when football's on. Me
Every
at a
guy does.
me at a Rutgers game. Oh fucking Christ!
Oh my God, I went to so many Rutgers games with Chris.
Yeah, she forced herself to like sports because he liked
I
them.
kept buying me jerseys and shirts from Rutgers.
You see,
I
if a-
have them. I don't know what to do with them.
listen, if a guy's
Yeah,
gonna
or
buy
not.
you stuff, you should get stuff you like, not stuff he likes.
Right?
That's what he would buy.
If you and you should honestly do the same for him.
I bought him
But-
Giants gear.
Yeah, you
Sunglasses
bought him
or
stuff
something.
he likes. You did the right thing. It was him. Oh, jeez. All right,
Oh my
but-
God, I dealt with a situation once. I'm sorry, just to
No,
cut
you're
off.
good.
Where his room was horrible. There were ants everywhere.
Oh God.
I didn't have socks on. There was a whole nest on my foot in his room
You didn't tell me
because he
that.
had
I would've
food
cried.
everywhere.
Ew.
A whole nest of ants on my
Can
foot,
you
like crawling.
imagine what
I
your-
was
oh
like
God.
freaking out. I'm such a germaphobe.
Can you
I'm not-
imagine what your life would have been like together?
Oh my
Honestly.
God, there have been ants everywhere.
If he
I
was
mean,
married
he
and
always had ants on his
No.
headboard.
They were talking
No.
about
He
getting married.
always had
No.
ants on his headboard.
No.
Headboard. Like I was
First
scared
of all,
to lay
you were
on his
15.
bed.
No, we shouldn't be talking about that.
I think I was 16 or 17. I don't remember. It was
Uh.
small, but not young. Young, but not too old. Whatever.
I
it
mean,
is.
the first time I brought it up to anybody in any relationship, I think I did just turn 19. So
That's reasonable.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because you're growing mature and stuff with
Yeah,
that
exactly.
situation. You want to settle down and be with who you want.
yeah.
But yeah, that was a situation where I had ants all over my foot.
No.
I was freaking the hell out. I jumped right in the shower after, and I
Yeah,
was
nah,
like,
fuck
"You need
that.
to take me home because I'm not stamping foot in your room." And he would always complain that I would start it, but he would leave food everywhere. He doesn't
Ew.
throw food away. He'd leave it in
Ew.
his room.
Ew.
He'd go to Wendy's, get a Frosty, leave it there for like 4 weeks straight.
Ugh.
Let all
Oh,
ants
oh,
get in
oh,
it
God.
around all over the bedroom, headbed.
How
My,
the hell
my
would you
mom
lift
is
The
like-
worst thing I do is leave clothes in my room overnight.
no.
That's literally the worst that
No,
happens.
no.
to me.
She would
I dealt with
literally-
ants everywhere.
You would have needed like a space suit to be able to live with him, so you wouldn't get contaminated with germs. Cause it's disgusting.
Space suit.
Ew.
Oh my
I
I
god.
don't even want to know what his bathroom was.
You
like.
shouldn't have to
There
look
were
like
ants in his
fucking Neil
bathroom, too.
Armstrong to go into his room.
Right?
One small step for a squashed ant. One giant step to kick this nest out of his
Well,
fucking
there was
room.
a whole, that was disgusting.
His fucking face. That's great.
I mean, if you had a girlfriend that had a nest of ants in her room, what would you do? Be honest.
Listen, if I have a girlfriend that has a nest or a bush or anything, no, fuck all that.
What would you do?
I can't do hair.
Yeah. But would you help her with it? Would you do
Why do I
anything
feel like
towards-
why do I feel like you would actually find that to be a bonding moment?
A little bit.
I mean, I get as a guy, I get where you're coming from though. I don't know if I would go like that far to me wanting a nest in a room.
I
but-
would leave. I can't deal with bugs.
Wanting, no.
He definitely.
Yeah.
Want a nest in
Yeah, no, that's
He
never
didn't do
okay.
anything to get it out. His mom had to come home 3 days after and vacuum them up. He was just
Uh,
walking in them and getting them on his bed and everything.
Ew.
Like what?
You just turn to her and be like, look,
How'd
either
you let
I'm
this
gonna pay
happen?
for a housekeeper for you,
I was
or we could just be done, but I'm not gonna tell you that. Not pick up phone calls.
yeah.
All right. So
I tried to let some stuff go, but it just all was like. I
did
don't
you
know
go to
how-
his house after?
I wanted to go home after.
I mean, no. Like
He
did
tried
you
to come
ever,
over after, and I was
Did
like,
you,
"This
have
is
you
too
ever
much."
gone back after that? You did. You went back a lot of
A
times.
couple of times. Well, yeah, because the ants were gone,
What the
but they
fuck
were
are you
still on
doing?
his headboard.
So they just stayed there.
They were up on his headboard. He had him on the floor everywhere,
Oh my god.
and then he had him on his headboard.
The anxiety. You're
At least
giving
we're not
me.
talking about horse shit, okay?
Yeah,
So be
but
happy
she's better
about
with
that.
the ants than the horse shit. So.
That's terrifying.
I was gonna say I could just use more words for shit, and we could go back to that.
Yeah. So, anyways, don't date a guy that has ants nest in their room, okay?
Is that how we're
Date
ending the
someone
show?
that knows how to clean up.
Well, the last thing I just
Really?
talked about was my ex-boyfriend's nest of ants in his room.
All right, but anyway, that seems like the note you want to leave off on.
Yeah, we can leave off on something else. Got like 3 minutes.
You want to leave off on something else. She doesn't.
Well, whatever.
Well, pick
Apparently,
something.
apparently, she wants to leave off on
Why don't you leave
horse
off on the
species
Eagles?
and- Eagles 2018 Super Bowl champs, baby. Also, date a man who cleans up. Anyway, this has been the round table, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. We'll see you next week, same time, same channel.
Bye-bye.
Deuces.
Bye.
Man.